Hey YouTube, welcome on into a new video. This time I'm continuing Marvel characters, and this time it's Whiplash. I got him offline. This is not a Lego brand figure. So let's go into the character. He has that brown hair, that cool looking mustache, and he has that arc reactor chest plate on from the Iron Man 3 movie. Or is it Iron Man 2? I forget. Anyways, I think it's Iron Man 2 actually. Anyways, then he has his whips and right here connected to the lightsaber hilt, and then he has yellow pants on, really cool printing on his front, and then the long brown hair turning on the side. He has some printing on his arms, no printing on the side of him right there, right here, no printing on his pants, but he has some printing on the back of him, and then no printing on the side except for his arms again. And I think he only has one expression. Yes, only one expression. And that is it for Whiplash. Alright, now I got Echo from the Echo series. You could also get this in a CMF series from Lego. And she has that long braided black hair, and then this piece right here. I think it's like a maraca type of thing, maybe a club, I'm not really sure. And then really cool printing on the front, and goes into her belt, and then goes into her prosthetic leg, and also the regular other leg, and then printing on the leg, some really cool leg piece right there for her prosthetic leg, and some printing on the side. And then printing right here on her arm. No printing on the side of her torso, though. And then she got some printing on the back of her back. And no printing on the back right here. But has a curve to her piece for her prosthetic leg. And her printing on her braid. And then same thing on this side. Some printing on the side right here, though. And then printing on her arm. And not sure if she has another expression, but she probably does. It's an angry face and a happy face. And if you haven't seen the show Echo, it's a really good show. You should check it out. Our next character is Justin Hammer, which is a competitor to Iron Man. I think he's in Iron Man 2, maybe Iron Man 3. I forget which one it is. Both Iron Mans, those two movies always mix me up. But anyways, continuing. This is the Justin Hammer suit. It is a Lego set you could get. And let's go over the suit. So he has the basic Iron Man helmet with cool printing on there. That's not an Iron Man print. I mean, like, not Iron Man, of course. But then he has some armor. Goes into his belt. Goes into his pants. And this is the same suit, so we only really need to go over it once. But there's no printing on the sides, no printing on the back of the pants. There is some cool printing on the back, though. And then I found this head and some hair that would kind of match his hair, and glasses. And I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure that's not the same head to Justin Hammer, but I think it actually is. It's just the wrong hair. But anyways, he's angry face on this side, happy face on this side, and there's just a random head under that one, just so I could actually use the armor. That's it for Justin Hammer. Now, I have a custom-made Mandarin that I made using Ant-Man's body, a random angry face head, and this cool-looking beard, because the regular Mandarin, I don't think has ever been into a regular set. So I made the comic book version of Mandarin, and I think he turned out pretty well. Went for a darker look, so his long black hair, no printing on the sides, no printing on the back or of his pants, no print. There's no printing on the side right here or on this side, and then just the regular Ant-Man suit with the pants and all that. And I just went with this hair with this type of face and this angry face on that side. And in my opinion, better than Trevor, as he's called on the movie. All right, now I got Moon Knight and Mr. Knight. Also, you could get these in the CMF series of the Marvel CMF series. And this is Mr. Knight and this is Moon Knight. So Mr. Knight has the face printing with the like the sewn piece right there, and then he has this white torso suit with his suit on, and then just regular white pants, no printing on the side, no printing on the pants, but he has some printing on the back of his head and torso, back of his back. And then this Moon Knight has some printing on the back of him right there, and some printing all the way around his boots, and then no printing down on his side, but he has printing on his arms and side of his boots, and he has really cool printing on the front all the way down to his boots. And then he has that cool hood on and those cool moon weapons, and he has the baton sticks. And that is it for these Moon Knights. Now, continuing the Moon Knight theme, I have a custom Moon Knight and a custom Moon Knight's master. I forget his name, but I'll put it down below in a minute. So, anyways, so this custom Moon Knight I got offline, and also I got this guy offline. Forget his name, as I said, but also this Moon Knight has really cool printing, muscle printing on his arms, a lot of cool muscle printing on his front, cool headpiece, and that cool hood. No printing on the sides, no printing on his backs, just a white piece, cape, and no extra printing on the back of his head when I took it off. And then same thing goes with him. Really cool printing on the back of him, on his back all the way down to his legs, printing all the way around him, on his arms, his legs, and cool printing on his front, belt, pants. And then he has that cool weapon right there, and the beetle from the Moon Knight series. And then if I took off his head piece without pulling his head off, it's just a clear piece. It has that bird type of crow looking mask on. And that is it for this series. So stay tuned for the next series, and I'll catch you in the next one.